Hi, Fire. How you doing, Leos? Welcome to Broomstick Fairy Channel. For those who are new, and for the LBs, it's gonna be a little bit different this time. I'm gonna do just the love readings for you, so you can cut the time out. You ain't gotta sit down and listen to me talk about your motherfucking monkey or your sister about minutes. It's gonna be cut shorter. Great. Okie dokie. No, Sagittarius, a little life. Very kind, our king, ancestors of the highest good. What are the messages you have for Sagittarius, love life? Sorry, Leo. Clear that. I just did Sagittarius. Sorry, Leo. Leo, love life. 17. What is the Leo's love? 17. Leo's love life. 17. Leo's love life. Leo's love life. 17. Leo's love life. 17. Leo's love life. 17. Leo's love life. What does Leo need to work on in their love life? In April, what do Leos need to work on in April 2017? What does Leo need to work on in their love life this month? What do Leos need to work on in their life this month? What do Leos need to work on in their love life this month? What do Leos need to work on in their love life this month? What do Leos need to work on in their love life? What is helping Leos in What is helping Leos in their love life? What is helping Leos in their love this month to do? What is helping Leos in their love life this month to do? What is helping Leos in their love life? Helping Leos in their love life this month to do? What is helping Leos in their love life this month to do? Helping Leos in their love life. What is helping Leos in their love life this month to do? What is helping Leos? What is helping? What does Spirit advise Leo not to do? Advise Leo not to do in love? What does Spirit advise Leo not to do in love this month? What does Spirit advise Leo not to do in love this month? What do we advise Leo not to do in love this month? What does Spirit advise Leo not to do in love this month? What does Spirit advise Leo? What does Spirit advise Leo not to do in love? What does Spirit advise Leo not to do in love this month? Okay, Leos. I feel like you guys are coming from a place of inner conflict, a mental stability, but quite tough things on your mind, and you haven't really, or you're just starting to release it. You're starting to lighten your burden. I think some of you will be spending a lot of me time together, or wanting a lot of me time, or wanting to get to your emotions, be a little bit more loving or giving, kind of like water sign, King of Cups energy. For you Leos, because you've got Eight of Swords in reverse means that you're starting, you don't feel trapped. You felt trapped. You felt blocked. The Eight of Swords is like mental. I think maybe you're thinking a lot of negative thoughts and you just felt blocked and you didn't know who to trust or something of that nature. But in reverse, you're leaving this mental state. You're leaving this confusion, or you're leaving this not trusting of yourself, or you're leaving this fear. And what also helps solidify that is one signs. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Kind of ones in reverse. You're lighting up your burden. You're lighting up your load. Maybe you've had to deal with other people's drama, or other people's was trying to get involved in your relationship, and it was causing you mental hang-ups, and other people's maybe you're taking on the problems of other people, or if you have, or you was in the past, out of all of the bickering and stuff, because it's giving you inner conflict, inner dialogues of yourself that you don't like, and it's causing you to have like a competitive kind of streak in your love life, or bickering and fighting and arguing and stuff like that. Okay? We're fighting over who's doing what. We're fighting over maybe children and who's doing what for the children, or who's taking care of what, do the dishes, or who's gonna do what when and where. Is what saying that you need to, what you actually need to work on in your life, love life. Um, Work on recklessness, or work on being too much stuck in your own ways. Give and take equally. You got the Two of Wands in reverse. Upright, it speaks of like um, knowing what it takes for a relationship to work, knowing what it takes for ends to meet, knowing that it takes two to tango. In reverse, I feel like you guys are not really. It's a little bit unbalanced right now, and it's not taking two to tango. You guys are not working together as a team. If you guys are dealing with a water sign, the lava is a queen or king of cups, because this is a gender neutral. They can be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or they're just giving like one. Maybe this is you. You need to adopt this loving kind of energy, and less domineering, and less fire, and too much passion. Maybe you need to be a little bit soft, a little more honest with your feelings. Honest, a little bit kinder with your words. Think of nice poetic words to say. Think of nice things to say. You ain't gonna say, you know what they say, if you ain't gonna say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Do all that old saying. Could possibly be true for some of you, Leo. And then you got the Hermit card in reverse. So either too much isolation, or you're coming from a period of isolation, or you're really focusing on your insides and your spiritual thoughts and your beliefs right now. And that's tempering with your way of your relationships. What's helping you this month is, I feel like, is your intuition. It's gonna steer you clear in the right direction, and you're gonna find something out, and justice will be served. Maybe it have been a long time coming for a certain situation in your life, but definitely feel like justice will be served. But just don't be too much my way is the highway, or too much into your emotions, or thinking that you're right, because the justice card also came up in the warning sector. Or for some of you who's dealing with a Libra, it may be to vote against how you treat a Libra. Deal with them accordingly. Do things in moderation, not too hasty. I feel like it's definitely saying listen to spirit a lot. There's a message in spirit for you, so pay attention to like omens and signs and stuff like that. Message from the spirit. What is the messages in this reading? What is the messages in this for Leo's love life? What is the messages in this reading for Leo's love life? What is the messages in this reading for Leo's love life? Topsy-turvets in reverse. The topsy-turvets are telling you to change of viewpoint, fresh looks, new ways of seeing. Mighty damn. In reverse, this card is always reversed, even when it is turned out. It's only worse. The turrets stay gloomy. Okay, the Tapu Tapu suggests that things need to be looked at from another angle. We need to go backward from our emotional entanglement and look anew. Much of the apparent confusion about the issue is caused by a faulty point of view. Get the opinions of honest others and then relook at your own defensiveness and denial be causing much difficulty. Try imagining that you are looking at this situation from the point of view of each of the others involved. This is not an exercise in deciding how the other ought to see things, but in discovering how they really do. Words like you ought to see that are not useful at this time. Okay? And then, so at the base of the reading, you receive the Tower card. The Tower card in reverse basically speaks of a change that you know needs to happen. The smoke, but it's like you just be lingering and then letting the fire burn a slow burn instead of a fast one, a fast sudden one. Is like you know of something that needs to be changed or you know of something that needs addressing, but you're choosing not to address it. Maybe scared of being judged or scared of being passionate for a certain thing that you do or did, so you don't want to speak on, and you kind of just leaving it lingering. That's could be the meaning of the power reversed. Overall message in Leo's. Overall message in this reading for Leo. Got mending in reverse. Upright, it means forgiveness and stuff. In reverse, it means heartbreak is a strange heal of souls. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness. Where we view ourselves as I and the world as it, loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme. Opening up to the sympathy, empathy, and deep dependence on others in the moment when we can hold ourselves together, and it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. Like I said, definitely pay attention to Spirit, or pay attention to your insides of your inner strength and your reserve. Reminds me, what is the messages in this reading for? Yeah, what are the messages in this reading for? What are the messages in this reading for Leo? Well, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Just jumped out. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, maybe some of you need to let more passion, like the King of Cups. You need to be more loving, like the King of Cups. Or give the King of Cups or Queen of Cups. Give the woman that water sign some love or some energy. Alrighty then, guys. I'm doing runes, but I'm like strictly a beginner. But I'm so excited, and I just don't want to not do them, even though I don't have them all memorized. So I look up here is because um looking at the messages. So, but I really want to incorporate in your reading. So, is that fine with y'all? That I show you a bit of beginner stages on the camera. Sorry. Spirit, archangels, ancestors are the highest good. What other messages in this reading, this love reading for Leo? What other messages in this love reading for Leo? What other messages in this love reading for Leo? Okay, okay. Leos, you have received Barkana. Barkana speaks on, it's like swan, like feminine energy and sensitivity, artistic talents, creativity, desire to start a family, birth, harmony, nurturing energy. Okay? And this has fell on the place of Two of Wands in reverse. So it does highlight the fact that, there needs to be some sort of harmony and love is a two-way street. Okay, give as much as you take. Have a good balance, so you can have that swan-like harmony. Okay, so you can have Berkana energy. Also, on the same, around the same energy, around the same way you have definitely. So yeah, you guys definitely need to be a little bit more loving. I feel like this month to your loved ones, be a little bit more understanding, and come out of isolation or come out of your own rut. Because then you received Laguz, and Laguz is the water, life, energy, desire for beauty and romance, dreams, imagination, subconscious intuition, and it also fell on the section of what needs help in your love life. Okay, be a little bit softer, and it fell on the is also in the line of the King of Cups energy. Yeah, so I feel like you guys something to do with your emotions and your sternness, or the way how you guys deal with your children. Equally distribute or evenly distribute so that no one feels like they're doing too much or doing too little. And then you have um, Northeast. So it's a necessity to have some sort of discipline and a serene attitude in the face of adversity or altruism, okay? Feeling that love, and I feel like it's really important right now. It can also mean resistance. And then also, Anzus. Anzus fell on the in between the hermit and the high priestess, and Anzus, and it fell in between the section of what's working for you and what needs to be worked on. And Anzus basically means mouth communications, how you deal with people, how you talk to people, having good wisdom, teachings, fluid communications, and just working well with people. So yeah, it's really on your dialect and your how you're operating with people. I think is really important. And then you received it was tree. Get into the bottom of something. It's like root, death, rebirth, uncover what's hidden, change, psychological change is great because this fell on the high priestess. So it's definitely saying get into the bottom of something. Believe, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition about trusting the revelations that are coming to you right now through spirit, trusting other people's advice, trusting if you need to leave the nest or something and go further your dreams, or go into another community with your lover, or trust in investing with your lover, or trust in traveling with your lover. Okay? Thank you very much, Leos. I hope you got some messages. Please like, please subscribe, and share to help get broomstick ready.